It's just entertainment purpose. It's not. It's entertainment purpose. It's not.
In the case of anybody.
It's just entertainment purpose. It's not.
Hi, hotties, kettles, tea stirs. You're here for hot tea. All commentary is alleged, and in my opinion, this is for entertainment purposes only. Okay, like I told y'all, I was going to be debunking everything Walkie Talkie has ever said in the interview that he did with Queen Sheba, and I'm sticking to my word. It's going to take me some time to really get all the clips, but we're going to do it because as I went back and watched, it just further irritated me, and I really don't have enough time in this video to even completely debunk everything that he had said in that interview, but I got enough in this video. And if you guys haven't been caught up, we've been debunking Walkie Talkie in the interview that he did with Queen Sheba. If you guys have been under a rock and haven't seen the interview that he did with Queen Sheba, head over to her YouTube channel and check out the interview that she did with Walkie Talkie. Per that interview, I had been debunking everything that he said in that interview, and so I've already done a video debunking some of the things that he's already said in that video. Today we're going to debunk some of the other things that he said in the video. Literally, y'all, everything that came out his mouth was an absolute lie. So let's get into it because this is going to be a pretty long video. I didn't want it to be long, but hey, he's a big ass liar, and it's so many clips on the internet that can debunk everything that he said in that interview. I find it absolutely it's hilarious that his PR is even allowing him to lie when he's on the internet everywhere and we can debunk it. He might as well just go out, tell the truth, because it's no way he can lie and get around the shit that he have already put out there for us to see. So let's get into it. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, hit the post notification bell so you are up to date each and every time that I upload, and you can be up to date with all of the latest Love and Marriage Huntsville drama. I'm going to be honest with y'all. I don't want to talk too much throughout this video, but I am going to explain to you all what you're going to be seeing throughout this video. First, I want to start with clarifying something. I don't know if Walkie Talkie understands this or not, but we understand that you are not going to openly reach out in support of Mel or apologize or have her back or protect her because, hold on y'all, hear me out. Come to the camp. Look, come here. Because that is the only thing that you haven't been able to give her. Or that's the only thing she hasn't been able to get without you. Period. If you guys pay attention, Mel has everything. Mel doesn't need him for anything. The only thing that he can give her is that protection, but he won't do it because Mel has stripped him from everything by removing herself of this relationship. So in his stupid ass mind, he thinks that if he continues to publicly bash, harass, and taunt Mel by way of Arionne, that he will still continue to invoke or strike, I guess, an emotion out of her by doing this. But I don't think you understand. You only continue to get public backlash. Just because the millimeters are outraged does not mean Mel is outraged by his behavior, because she has seen him behind the scenes on so many other occasions. So Walkie Talkie is trying to be clever by invoking or striking a reaction out of Melody by way of always being in support of Arionne. But we know that Arionne is your male-identified guard dog. Every narcissist man use a male-identified woman to attack the woman that they actually want, or the woman that they want to, I guess, pull down to their level. Every narcissist use a guard dog to humble the next black woman. Unfortunately, Arionne cannot humble Mel. He thought he could use Arionne to humble Mel by way of cheating on Mel with Arionne to try to get her in line. And Mel just let this girl have him, but he never loved her or even cared about her. He only used her as a means to, that's the only reason he even openly comes out in defense of her, because she does everything that he asks her to do. Mel doesn't do everything that he asks her to do. So this is how he rewards them, because he's a simpleton. Because Slarion is slow as hell and has never had real value in herself, she seeks the value from getting the attention from Walkie Talkie. So because Walkie Talkie acknowledges her and accepts her in her behavior, she feels that she is getting ahead of Mel, or she is getting the better end of the stick than Mel. In reality, he's using her, and once he realizes he cannot use her to strike an emotion out of Mel, he will then drop her, because his only to harass Mel and make her bow down to him. But it won't happen. So understand, the caping that he did for Slarion was merely his last attempt to get under Mel's skin. This man has literally openly acknowledged that he tried to put out revenge pee on his ex-wife and has never apologized to this woman for his foul actions. But in the same breath, and I'm saying apologize and mean it. You can't apologize and keep doing the same things and expect us to not talk about things that you continue to do. He has literally gone on his live and apologized to his peasant in another means, an attempt to embarrass and get at Mel. He's never done that to the woman that he created vows with or had 4 children with. But like I said, we're going to break all this down because I really want to get into it. I want y'all to pay attention to all of the clips that I added into this video. We are unpacking and debunking this entire revenge pee plot from Carson to Slarion to Walkie Talkie. I think it's going to be a really good watch. I think it's going to be extremely informative, and unfortunately it had to be really long because this is a lying ass bitch. So y'all get in the comments, y'all let me know what you think.
And one of the things that continuously is bothering me, that I stoop low in my own conscience to call someone, a woman, a peasant. So I'm going to retract that. I'm going to take that back. Shame on me for doing such a thing. I feel that that was like an all-time low for me, or me being a man to say something like that. I view all women as queens. I really do. Sometimes in relationships things don't go as planned, and people would say certain things. And even, in friendships or anything.
I also want y'all to note that he identifies Slarion in that video as a relationship. So that is his girlfriend in that video. He identifies her as being in a relationship. He says relationships just don't pan out. That's a whole married man now. As he apologized to his side chick.
Being 100% transparent with you all right now. Sometimes I wake up and I want revenge, and sometimes I want justice.
Why would a slide need revenge from a wife?
So it's both for me at this point in life.
I've seen that she goes crazy whenever somebody speaks about her every single time.
That is very true, Carson. So I want to know, what about this instance was different when it came to Slarion and her reaction? Because I don't know if y'all know, but her demeanor was very off. And I do have a video about that. So if y'all want to see that, scroll down on my channel.
It's like either you talking about getting married or you married, one or the other, It's no, oh, this my girlfriend. No, it's no, oh, this my girlfriend. No, it's like, shit, are we getting married or we not getting married, Getting married or we not getting married, It shouldn't be too much in between. Because somebody mess around to be,
right.
mess around to be dating for you, my girlfriend, for 5 years. No. Dating for you, my girlfriend, for 5 years. No.
Because when you got a nigga chasing for 5 years, you that bitch.
He told her that he wasn't going to choose. And she
So
stayed
basically,
3 more years.
He left it up
To her.
to choose. Well, both of y'all, pretty much. If you want,
I would say both of us. Yeah.
Okay.
You never know. You never know what they mean. Like, you never know what they mean until they be at your door crying, saying, "I'm sorry, girl." You never know what they mean. You never know. Excuses.
I mean, it took 2 to do what happened with us.
I
didn't just damn jump off the cliff for no reason.
We did our dirt.
Right.
But the thing is, you don't disrespect my wife, though, That's why I called her peasant at the beginning. Nobody knows that.
He left the children in the restaurant with however many people was in the restaurant as babysitters to leave the restaurant and go and have an argument outside of this particular restaurant in Bridge Street with coleslaw.
I let her go on her rants, but she's upset with me about certain things. let her do her thing, and then hopefully, the light bulb will click off in her head and be like, I shouldn't be doing this. I'm not profiting off of this much to be hurting my relationship with the father of my children. I'm not profiting off of that much. It's not worth it. Let me not make that sacrifice continuously. Like I sent you some papers, right? I sent you some documents.
No, you did not send me papers. You did not. You told me you were going to send them. You want to send them now?
And I can be wrong, but I don't know if you guys understood what took place right here. But Queen Sheba was getting him to admit that it was him that was sending around those documents, because he sent it, his publicist sent it. So Queen Sheba is like, well, I didn't get it from you. So he clarified multiple times in this interview that he got his publicist to send out that information to the bloggers. So basically, he gave his publicist permission to send all of that information to the bloggers. So all of that information that we saw those big YouTubers, putting out just only the parts about walkie-talkie, it was him that sent that information out. It was only catered to him.
Stop. I'm so sorry.
But I needed those papers to come from you. So do I have permission? Your permission to talk about those documents?
No, listen. Oh yeah, you have permission. You have permission. So my PR sent you paperwork. I don't even, in terms of like discussing it or trying to say, oh, she was wrong on this, wrong on that. It's like, damn. It's like I don't even like the back and forth like right now, or period. You know what I'm saying?
I did do my research because I was like, let me do my research to make sure I didn't miss anything. And regarding the papers that you're talking about, I searched high and low because I want to be factual. I want to be accurate. I did not hear her say anything about that particular, what we're talking about. If that makes sense. I was like, let me go back. Let me pull up this interview. And I didn't hear her. Actually, what I heard her say is we're not talking about that.
She did like about 4 or 5 motions against me in terms of being an abusive father to my son. In terms of abuse and stuff like that, it's like I've never been an abusive person. I've never harmed my children and nothing like that. And
But let me ask you this. Do you want to talk about this knowing that the kids could see it? Because what I saw is what the child said and not Melody. And that's why I kind of want to steer away from this. Because I read what your
listen.
I read
what
you
say this here. Yeah, so let me say this here. So if I get either one of my children right here, right now.
But you don't want to do
that. No. Gotcha. My kid's not here. It's a hypothetical. If I got my children, either one of them right here, right now, and I ask them a question, I can manipulate them easily.
Right. You said, Mama said what?
Mom was saying that you're like cheating on her and stuff, but like during you guys' marriage or like getting. I don't know. And she also said that you keep getting like other girls pregnant and stuff. So I didn't ask her any of that.
Mama told you that I keep getting other girls pregnant? Yes, sir. And that I'll keep cheating on her?
Yes, sir. No, it's a lie.
Why did she tell you that?
No.
Melanie.
Because she's telling us.
And I posted this clip in the last video when it came to debunking this interview. But the only thing that I want to say about this is Mel didn't do anything wrong. She's telling her children the truth, and Walkie Talkie wants to lie to his children. If you guys watched in my last video, you would see that he wasn't even trying to tell his children that he had another child. Mel have her children therapy, but if you listen to the entire thing, you would hear his daughter tell him exactly what happened, but he's trying to flip it and make it as if this woman is telling her children negatives. It's unfortunate that his actions are negative and she's speaking about his actions. The truth of his action is negative, and unfortunately she has to explain to her children what happened. The truth is you had a child on your ex-wife and she divorced you. That's why that little boy is always in their face. That's just what it is. And a man that isn't used to being held accountable look at accountability as negativity.
How we need to realize when we get orders from things, and she like still kind of like tells us that something.
Did you ask her any questions? She just came out and just told.
She sits down and talks to us separately, and then she also gives us a therapy, and she talks to our therapist to tell us how we feel about like actually being in different houses and how we fit and stuff like that.
Do anyone else?
If your husband said that you abused your child, you're not going to have your children. You gonna be in jail or something like that too.
For 56 days. The judge took the kids away from me for 56 days. We were filming, and then I filmed a scene with my attorney talking about full custody. And then somehow, some way, Melody heard about that, and next thing you know, in December, my son had got like a scratch on his head. He and we were playing around the table and stuff like that. But I got onto him too, though. But he bumped his head on the table and scratched his little head. And then, instead of Melody giving me a call, she went straight to her attorney and said that I hit my son 25 times. I gave him 25 lashes. and also hit him upside the head with a back scratcher and made him bleed or whatnot. So she had me in court for that. And she didn't even call me to ask me what happened. So for 56 days, the judge took the kids away from me for 56 days.
I did see the documents that your publicist sent over with your permission. I saw also, Martell, that they gave you a trespassing warning. I saw that you were sanctioned.
I'm sorry. Don't say they. Our attorney. Attorney.
Okay, but it was in the court documents that was sent from your team. So it's, and also, you were sanctioned. That's why I didn't want to talk about it. Because then we would have to put you on the hot seat.
Listen.
Hold on, let me finish.
I sent it to my publicist and sent to you because I'm very transparent.
Okay.
It's not like my publicist went behind my back and got it sent to you. You know it, right?
No, I don't. But that's why.
Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, I sent it to her to send to you. I am an open book. I'm very transparent.
Okay.
It's the reason for all of that. So the reason that I was sanctioned is monetary only, money. She said that only thing is because I didn't want to go to counseling. I'm like, why I gotta go to counseling? Because it all happened when Melody said that I hit my son 25 times.
I didn't see that. I saw. No. Hold on. It didn't say. I didn't see the part where it says Melody said. It said the child said, and it gave an accurate in parentheses, right? Where the child quoted to the doctor, where the child quoted what was going on.
Thinking about it, something totally different. You about to talk about the like the punch on the arm or something like that. That's what you about to talk about. So that's totally different.
But it still happened.
No. I'm saying it's still totally different. What you're saying, what I'm talking about, is something totally different.
Right.
So the 25 list is something totally different than what you're about to speak on. Yeah.
Okay, but it's still kind of in the arena of what you're talking about. And
okay, so regardless of what, we went to court for everything, and it was never found that I abused my child or my children. Period.
Well, so what they ordered you to do is to go to therapy and work with the child.
So that was in the beginning. That's why I was sanctioned, because I'm like, for what? So this happened at the beginning when, it was more of like, Martell, you struck the kid 25 times. That's when my children was taken away from me for 56 days. And that was before they even heard my side or what really happened. It just immediately took the kids.
Why did you lose trust in Arionne when she shared with Carson what you and Melody had going on in your own private marriage? Did that make you feel some kind of way that Arionne would share that with Carson, that other girl that appeared on Love and Marriage Huntsville? How did you feel about that?
Oh, what did you, I'm so sorry. What did she share with Carson?
You know what she shared now. Don't play with me, Martell Hope.
Okay, it almost like you're talking about something different than what I know.
Okay, what hit the internet? How did you feel about Arionne taking your private marriage business to somebody she met on the internet? That had to made you feel some kind of way.
Certain people are opportunists, and they'll say and do whatever they can to get in and make them seem like they're a really, really good friend or something like that. And other people, they open up, trusting that those people or that person, that they are who they say they are. You follow what I'm saying?
Yeah. Because she knew I wasn't lying, but probably was trying to come up with an angle or way to discredit me.
So, and again, I think that Carson lied about things too. I don't think that, I know that, I take it back.
How do you feel about Arionne discussing your marital business and what you had with your ex-wife with a complete stranger?
I'll be real. That's disappointing, Everybody makes mistakes. So, I'm just leave it right there.
Yeah. But did you have a conversation about the way that backfired on you? Because it's not good right now. Did you sit down and say, listen, when I talk to you about what's going on, and I'm sharing with you as a woman, then however long that was, that's not for you to go to somebody else as a man.
Listen, this happened over a year and a half ago. Melanie and I, we talked about it a year and a half ago. We talked about it with Carlos a year and a half ago, and we talked to our attorneys about it. So my thing is, Carson, I saw her live, whatever, and she referenced Melody about 3 times on there. Was it 2 or 3? I think you do know how many times she
Keep going. I'm following. I'm trying to process.
Okay, so she referenced Melody about 2 or 3 times. So I'm like, how is she so for certain that Melody got this information? Unless you already talked to Melody.
And make it seem like there's no way that I could be telling the truth. As far as, I don't know what she could, that's why I said, whatever she wanted to come. Go ahead, show your receipts. Like, what receipts could you have there?
59 weeks. So this was 59 weeks ago. General, guys. We're going to scroll all the way up. These are our DMs. And mind you, y'all YouTubers, y'all gonna get the tea and go do what y'all need to do. Y'all gonna have the receipts and dates and all this. I can't make this up, y'all. This right here, boop. She asked me to go to a comedy show. I cashed out for the money for it. In here, she asked me to go. This is me, her responding. This is it, y'all. Her asking me, she said, hey girl, what are you doing on the 25th? Me.
And So again, if anything, Arionne could only have said, Martell is really upset, and he's talking about putting out a sex tape of Melody or something like that.
And then you even went as far as saying, but the video is of them. He's mad at me. He feels like I should just listen. Like, come on now.
No, Arionne didn't go to her and say that Martell talking about me creating a fake page and want me to post. Like, why would I need her to create a fake page and post what?
Did you perform fellatio on a man?
So I'm gonna be real specific. Somebody performed it on me.
You told me that you did it. I got the recording. Got the recording. Got the recording. Got the recording.
I can create a fake page and post it.
But then she was sounding a little distressed. Martell wants me to make a fake page and post as a guy and post a video of Melody giving him head, but wants me to act like I'm a different guy. Go ask her that. So let me finish though.
You know what I'm saying?
How do you feel about Arionne just talking too much and oversharing? Sometimes I'm
not worried about that. You know,
at all.
So some people, you know, they make mistakes. You know, that's taken care of, and some people just make mistakes. If we into it, let's sit down and talk about it and let that be it. If I do something that you don't like, call me. Don't go to social media. That's what I'm trying to tell her. Like, you didn't have to go to social media if you heard something. Call me, because if I did, I'll come to you and we can talk about it. You know what I'm saying? I don't.
Okay, we're going to start with this. Here's an instance where Arionne, his raggedy ass baby mama, took to social media and didn't call his raggedy ass and let him know that she felt like her son, baby Slaw, was an outsider.
Everybody make mistakes. What I'm talking about. Everybody does.
Did you or did you not?
Okay.
But that's beside the point. The major point is, you know, Melody could have called me, opposed to going online.
That's not her responsibility.
No.
Let's not do that. That's not her responsibility.
Are you okay, son? My son got sick from his sibling. Unfortunately, he's not in daycare. He doesn't start daycare till August, so he got sick from being around his sibling.
If Arionne is having, hold on. If Arionne is having, let's not do that, because that's not your responsibility. If somebody's telling Melody, it's not your responsibility. If Arionne is having a conversation,
this was over a year and a half ago.
Never. If Arionne is having a conversation that you don't know she's having, and Melody doesn't know she's having, you're both over here. That is not Melody's responsibility to pick up the phone to call you about what Arionne is doing. You don't even know.
So I guess you're not understanding what I was saying.
I'm following you.
Okay, what I'm saying is when Carson went live, and I feel that if it wasn't orchestrated by, I don't know, by Melody and Carson, I don't know, because again, Carson mentioned Melody's name 2 or 3 times, saying that Melody, y'all go ask Melody, I'm pretty sure she got the tape, or Melody got something.
So if y'all think I'm lying, what y'all should do, the same way y'all been harassing me, is go ask Melody, do you have a video giving your husband head?
I'm like, damn, they must have orchestrated something.
Hey, boo, I don't have any plans. I'll be in town for a couple of days, and y'all have a comedy show on the 25th. I want to go. I'm about to send you the guy page. Everybody say he's funny. I've never even been to a comedy show on Huntsville, y'all, ever. Me? Okay, let's go. She sent me the guy page, whatever. I don't care who he is. And then she like, okay, perfect. The tickets on his website link. I'm about to buy one. They only like $27. Me, buy mine, I'll Cash App or Zelle you. Okay, send me your information. Then she sent me her Cash App. I'm buying them now. I'm sending it now. So y'all can see. let's go to the top. Okay. So I probably knew of her, didn't meet her until August. But July 2021 was the first time she hopped in my DMs. I posted something. And as a matter of fact, y'all seen this post. Honestly, never trust a nigga with a baggy watch.
Once Carson did all her stuff, I feel that Melody could have called me then. And Martell, what did you share with Arionne?
And coming back from Florida, I was opened up to drama that I ain't been opened up to and I don't know how long, because I really mind my business, stay in my world. And to be quite clear, I had stayed away from you.
Don't hold me accountable for someone else being disrespectful.
But Melody can't hold me accountable because someone else is acting immature and things of that nature.
I am going to hold you accountable the same way. I'm going to hold you accountable the same way I was. I'm going to hold you accountable the same way I was. I'm going to hold you accountable the same way that I held you accountable all the years in my marriage that I was disrespected by this person, and then you went and had a baby with him and kept with him even though they kept disrespecting your wife.
Opposed to going online, dragging me, making me seem like I actually.
She didn't drag you. She said there's a tape. I listened to it. I heard her say, because I like to listen in the bushes. And she said there is a tape that does exist.
She drugged me. She don't know if it's a video that exists. She doesn't know that.
She did.
I sent her a screenshot
So there was a video, a live that he did where he literally talked about the case and came for me. And I responded to that live.
Things of that nature. So I just want to just come on and really just talk about, I guess, some of the things that's going on. This is the criteria. Like, we have to limit the babysitters. Again, guys, it's like 23 plus babysitters.
Whenever I responded to that live, he sent me a screenshot of the video, from the video, and I know the video. I remember where we were.
I did. I sent her a screenshot of her and I. I sent her a screenshot, and I sent you. Did you see that text message in your phone? I mean, that my PR sent to you.
There was so many images. I got to as many.
No, I'm sorry, but it was a text message. It was only one text message. And I sent it to you I sent you all these documents for a particular reason. And I asked my PR if you had seen it all. She told me if you've seen it all. Because when I talk, I want you to be able to be like refer to it. Yes. Go ahead. So the text message, I was telling you, I said, stop bullying me.
Okay, I saw that. Go ahead.
Like, I was begging her to stop going online, saying stuff about me, and dragging me. And this was like a year and a half ago. I was like begging her to stop bullying me. You know what I'm saying? And I think on her interview, she mentioned that. But I'm like, dang, if I'm up here begging you to stop bullying me, I could not have gone live before that and dogging you out. No, I was begging you to leave me alone. And then I sent her a screenshot, and I said, I don't care if this ruined me or not. I said, leave me alone. You know what I'm saying? I sent her the screenshot. And I never said I was going to post a video. I never said that I was going to do that. But I guess it was saying that if you don't stop, I'm going to do that. You know what I'm saying? No, okay.
Yeah, that's it. Why do you think that Arionne or Carson would make that up? Or Arionne would make up the fact that there's a tape or video?
Or Carson would make it up.
How would she know that?
Only because Arionne mentioned it. I don't know.
I got you.
I mean, Arionne could have just mentioned that Martell was talking about a sex tape, whatever, and then Carson trying to get on the show, which she's not going to get on. She's trying to get on the show, and now she's calling Melody. Hey, like, I don't know, they could have plotted something. I don't know. They're good at what they do.
And y'all couldn't get her to discuss the tape. That's the issue at hand. But this is what they're trying to do. At the end of the day, what they're trying to do is basically distract y'all from what happened, what she said, Martell said to her, what is actually going on.
I never said I'm going to put a video out. A video isn't out. No one told me not to put it out. A judge, she mentioned in court. You know what I'm saying? But, I mean, I never put nothing out. Never said I was going to put anything out. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, why even go online crying or making it seem like I did it or something? I have not.
Well, it's not her fault.
I would not have done it. You know what I'm saying? I would not have done it. And this was a year and a half ago. We've already talked about it. If anything, it should have been more like, hey, we've already talked about it. I'm not even going to make it seem like this man.
It's not about you and her, and I think you're missing that. It's about Arionne telling somebody else. I think you and Melody were clear.
It's about Carson going on live. Mm-hmm. No, it's about Carson going on live, putting stuff out. It's not about with a friend. You act as if you're a friend, right? You act as if you're a friend. You spend on like you're a friend. You was a fake friend. You was an opportunist. And now you're trying to jump on the TV show, being an opportunist. It's clear as day. And I hate it. She won't be on the show. She won't. I don't care. So she... Yeah.
But Arionne reached out to her, she said. So how was she an opportunity?
No. I mean,
how do you know that, Martell? Women get on the phone. Hold on. Because women get on the phone and they can talk. I'm a woman. I'm telling you. Women be talking about shit that men don't even know.
I know.
Trust me. So how are you so sure of what this girl said?
I'm not so sure.
Thank you.
I'm not so sure.
Okay.
Martell wants me to make a fake page and post as a guy and post a video of Melody giving him head, but wants me to act like I'm a different guy. I said, what? I'm like, what? She said, Martell wants her to create a fake page acting like a guy and to upload a video of Melody. She's actually giving her husband head in the video. But I'm assuming, now I did not see this video, okay? But what I am assuming is that Martell must not be in the video. If he felt comfortable enough to even ask her to do this, he must not be in the video.
Yeah.
entertainment purpose only. It's not. It's entertainment purpose only. It's not.
In the case of anybody.
This is just entertainment purpose only. It's not.